What? All right, we gotta remedy that shit. I'm not turning into a goddamn vampire. See, this is why I didn't think I needed a potion of cure disease, but this is why you got to use those things all the goddamn time when you're fighting vampires, because you might have it and not even know it. Because they're adding things to our game because they want to give us the same stuff so we don't have to buy the game again. Oh, okay. I mean, fair enough. We'll see how it works. It does suck for you guys that have all your mods set up, though. Man, I can't even imagine the headache. And yeah, Penny, as you said, you just got everything working. Okay, it's like a sample of creation club models that are subpar compared to the free mods we get from Nexus. Oh, look at this. Nice. It's coming along. Turning into a proper fort now. Worthy of the Iron Legion. See, I thought it was just they were adding mods that had been around, the most popular mods. They were adding it to the special edition game and leaving the base vanilla Skyrim alone. And it was a separate special edition you had to download or purchase or whatever. If they're adding it all to the base game and just kind of brushing up the base game, yeah. But either way, if it affects your mods that you already have, that sucks. Like I said. Not a big modder myself, but that sucks for you guys. I empathize with you. Oh, okay. Not... Most popular within reason, Penny. True. Yeah, that wouldn't go too well. Yeah, true that. Yeah, there are some very popular mods that aren't exactly marketable, I guess you could say. I got time before it happens still. I could... Okay. You have like 750 mods ready to be screwed up by the update? Good lord, man. Oh. What a headache.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, well...
Could you imagine if I had not reloaded and I had walked in there as a vampire? Or I had not used a potion of cure disease before this very moment in the quest line? Like, oh shit.
To Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with you, shall we?
Yeah, Isran wasted no time in getting this shit rolling. That's why, again, he is one of my favorite characters in all of Skyrim. He's a badass. He's a man of action. He leads by example, and he gets shit done. My kind of guy. We'll see what he has to say about all this shite going on right now.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Is there...
What?
Follow
Back.
Eastern, okay. Let's go.
So let's hear it.
Oh, there she is.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, I wasn't. Wait a second. Okay.
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
Lead by example. He says, don't sleep. Sleep is for the weak when he's waking up from his bed when I talk to him. That's hilarious. Well, you know, he's not really sleeping. He's, you know, he's just resting his eyes, right? He's meditating. What about the scroll, or what about you?
The reason I had it, and why I was down there, it all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person.
No.
Even by vampire standards.
Yeah, I got that.
He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What do you mean, lost himself?
He just became absorbed, obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself as vampire royalty, that's pretty seductive. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
You took a big risk coming here. What's all this have to do with the Dawnguard?
I did. But something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Okay.
All right, you've heard what it has to say.
What it has to
tell
say.
me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Yeah, Eastran, you are, yeah, he's a badass. Love it. Set your hatred aside and try to see the larger picture, because we're going to need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy, about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that?
Exactly. Why else would she risk her life to come here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it?
Fair
You
enough.
hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Yeah, how the hell is that stuck to her back? Does she have a strap on there? How is Harkon not able to just knock her out like he did with us and take the scroll? Is it like magically implanted to her spinal cord or super glued on there or what? That's what I want to know.
Well, The Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm as lost as you are.
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Alright.
I mean, as
Hear what
much
she
as
has to
anyone.
say about all this.
Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
I guess we'll have to keep looking for that Moth Priest then. You're saying you want to learn more about... Oh, for God's sake. Really? Like, it's so obvious. If you're thirsty for Serana, there's the option for you.
I guess so.
Alright. Were you always a vampire?
That's a long story.
Alright, I want to hear it. From what I remember, the story of Serana and her mother is absolutely brutal.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
Came from Molag Bal, but let's hear it for those not accustomed with the story.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject.
Right.
But she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. Nobody's ever asked me that before.
Well, until now.
I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family.
Sounds like you weren't thinking clearly. I mean, how has it affected your family? That's obvious.
I'm not sure it's really your place to judge me, to judge us. My family has its problems, but they're our problems. Let's just move on from here, okay?
All right.
A cure? Why even think of it that way? I can't think of any reason I'd want to lose this gift.
Gift?
Especially after what I did to get it. It may have driven my family apart, but I'm still here, and I'm alive. I won't give this up.
Seems like the werewolves and vampires of Skyrim insist on believing that their curse is a gift. I mean, I guess it's all a matter of perspective, but also a little bit of delusional shit going on there. I think they've deluded themselves. So yeah, we're looking for a Moth Priest. I am aware as well you can do side quests and get all kinds of cool looking armor and stuff. I did that on my Paladin playthrough. But we're going to stick to the main quest line here. Let's go, let's call on our friends at the College of Winterhold. I'll check there with my main man at the library, fellow orc brother. I'm sure he'll have some knowledge to drop on us.
Mage or not, my rules about books still stand.
That's what I like to hear.
A Moth Priest? What in Oblivion do you need a Moth Priest for?
Yeah, my business is my own. Just tell me what I need to know.
Fine, fine.
Don't
No
overstep
need to
your
get
bounds.
britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The Moth Priest make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a Moth Priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Good to know. See, I knew my man, your Raggrow Shub, would come through. Every gift has their downsides. Being vampire, you're immortal, super strength, bigger mana pool, but Sun Bull is your blood, and when you die by force, you will live in Cold Harbor for eternity. And I tell you, Cold Harbor is miserable. You get tortured every day without reprieve. Yeah, it's basically like the Elder Scrolls equivalent of hell. I've seen Cold Harbor in Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. So yeah, you get immortality, but you can be killed, and when you are killed, Molag Bal collects. That's pretty much it. So yeah, you live forever, but you can still die. And when you die, you have to know Molag Bal is going to collect. So it's basically damnation, guaranteed. So you're gaining power while alive in exchange for an eternity of suffering and being powerless. Yeah, it's definitely a trade-off. All right. Dragon Bridge. Why won't it let me teleport there? What the hell? I thought I had that fast travel point. Whatever, we'll go here. But yeah, Molag Bal is basically the big bad of vanilla Elder Scrolls Online. And I played through the main quest line in Elder Scrolls Online. Pretty good, I must say. And you get to see a lot of Cold Harbor. Let's do it. Oh yeah, there's that music. Oh, you love it. Let's go. I love it. Come on, land, you son of a bitch. Come on, land. I'm ready for you. Come on, land. Get down here and take your ass beating. My Berserker Rage is going to wear off by the time the thing gets the balls to land. Come on, let's do this. Yeah, when that music hits, the dragon battle music, oh man. There it is. Yeah. Ugh. Love it. Watch this, Serana. That's right. She might be hundreds of years old, but I don't think she's ever seen anything quite like that. She gonna say anything about it? The ancient legends, that's right.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
You got to see his war chief conquer a dragon. Made his day. Made his whole life, probably. We get, oh, we have to go around, don't we? Can we get up this way? Do you have a fast travel point, just combining it with a marker? Okay. There we go, let's go this way. When you're a lycanthrope, you have super strength, but the downside is when the full moon you will transform and lure unless you can control it, so you have to isolate yourself from society. When you die, you will hunt with her scene for eternity. Beats getting tortured. Yeah, the trade-off for werewolf is definitely a lot less worse than for vampires. No doubt about that. Because her scene is much, much more malevolent than Molag Bal, obviously. Molag Bal's, yeah. Looks like we still have some rebels here. Look at this. Thought they could just live out their lives here on the edge of my realm.
For the sons of Skyrim, water the ground with your blood. Weren't expecting that, were you?
What the hell is this? We got vampires here. We got. Hold on a second. Let me get off my horse. Bastards. Look at this. You done? Take a knee and reflect. Apparently he's unkillable.
It's so bright out.
But we'll let him live to spread word to the other rebels. Yeah, Shadowmere and Serana can deal with him. Is there anything else over here that I can pick up? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, our work here is done. Damn. Only once more. Yeah, done and done. Well, that had to be, if it's not the last vestige of the Stormcloak Rebellion, it's one of the last ones. Can I get up? Looks like I'm gonna have to go down and around. Shit. Oh, okay. We made it. Like, what's the matter, Serana? Just leap down into the... You're immortal. I mean, gravity can still kill you, but, you know. Just turn into a bat and fly across. She'll make it. So finally, we've reached our destination. We gotta find the Moth Priest. Where's he at? Probably in the inn.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
All right, buddy. Why don't you respect my personal space? Look at that creepy-ass smile. Good God, get away from me.
Mind you don't cross Tassius. He's in charge around here.
Fate is the name. I keep the inn.
But being a nightingale and guard, you get to guard the Twilight Sepulchre for all
Something
eternity.
different
Is more
about
badass.
you.
Yeah,
can tell.
that's pretty
Hope
badass.
you ain't here to cause trouble.
I'm not here to cause trouble. Oh, don't mind this undead. Don't mind him at all. We're not here to cause trouble. Serana, really? Really? Yeah, just walk over there. Just walk over there and shame at yourself for this. I mean, come on. Really? You're going to bring an undead into the inn? Come on.
The meals I serve ain't what I'd call a Jarl's feast, but they'll fill your belly.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Seen a lot of travelers. You met the Lilvievs? Quiet family, but they're the heart of Dragonbridge.
So maybe it's not in here.
Don't start any trouble, and I think we'll get along just fine.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday.
Yeah, what happens if you're a nightingale and a werewolf? What happens if you're a nightingale, a werewolf, and a vampire? Well, I guess you can't be a vampire and a werewolf at the same time. Akatosh will be like, I got you, fam. But yeah, guarding the Twilight Sepulchre for all eternity it's pretty badass, yeah. Personally, I'd prefer hunting with her scene, but to each their own. So ask the people of... Okay, let's see. Has this guy got anything to say?
Make yourself useful and chop up some... Nah, I don't think so. Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down.
Well, the war's over and the bridge is still standing, so I think it's all right. Let's see. Any other townspeople we can talk to? You'd think you could just ask the innkeeper. Like, hey, seen a Moth Priest recently?
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why? Ah. So that was a Moth Priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Okay. Wonder if there's a mod where when you die, it takes you to where you would go? Like an afterlife mod? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so... yeah, we just go down this way. Stones throw away. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Good lord. There's a mod in the making called Apotheosis. It will make all the planes of Oblivion. Remake all the planes of Oblivion. Nice. Vampire's Note. Take that, take that. I thought that was an enemy running up on me. I was like, oh shit, here we go again. Effects of the Elder Scrolls. So basically what this says is if you read the Elder Scrolls, you go blind. Let's see. Books. Beyond Skyrim and Skywind. Nice. I'm gonna have to look into that. So the one has all. Is that finished? I think I asked that before. I can't remember the answer. I know the last time I checked, that one that Beyond Skyrim was still in the works. But they have the mod out where it unlocks all of Tamriel. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebearers. Hold out for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Well, Malchus has got a 10-gallon drum of ass kicking coming his way. Okay, so Beyond Skyrim is not totally finished yet. All right. But it has Bruma done? Okay. That's last time I checked, it was totally in development. They hadn't finished anything, so at least they finished some part of it. Yeah, that's going to be badass when it's totally finished. Forebearers Holdout. You'd be surprised if it comes out before the new Elder Scrolls does? That's the thing, though. Like, when is the new Elder Scrolls coming out? How long is that going to be until that happens? Oh, shit. What do we have going on here? Yeah, we don't want them to rush the Elder Scrolls 6 or Beyond Skyrim. We don't want them to rush either one. Whether it's Bethesda or the people working on Beyond Skyrim.
Who's there?
You don't want either project rushed.
Where'd you come from?
Bad dog.
That'll teach you.
Bad dog. Don't make me... I broke out this... Well, I was going to say I broke out the spray bottle on his ass, but... We went way beyond the spray bottle. You're waiting with anticipation, Penny. You're anticipating it, but you're being patient. It's a fine balance.
Who's there? And
some days, I feel like I just want it released right now, and other days I'm like, yeah, but I want it to be finished. I'm sure you guys are the same way. It fluctuates day to day, right? Yeah, it's like some days it's like, you know what? It'll come out when it comes out. I'm good for the time being. Other days you're like, come on, just release it now. So some days the anticipation trumps the patience, and some days patience trumps the anticipation. But when it releases, when Beyond Skyrim and Elder Scrolls 6 releases, we'll all be happy. Because the more Elder Scrolls content, the better, I say. Settle down over there, Jesus. Good Lord. Alright. Resist fire.
You're mine.
Oh shit, he's an orc. It's an orc vampire. Damn. Silver ring. Waystone focus. There we go.
Where'd you
Son of a what? That's what I thought. be honest, I wouldn't mind it being released with some of the basic buildings and other modders jumping in to fix them. Yeah. But, I mean, Skyrim has plenty of bugs that modders have fixed. Yeah, I see your point. But like I said, when it's released, it's released. I'll be excited. Everybody else will too. The hype for Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be unbelievable. And then, modders have been waiting for Beyond Skyrim for a long time. So both of those projects are going to be highly anticipated when they're finally finished. A bunch of open coffins. What we got over here? Thought that was a path leading to a hallway or something. Alright, so let's get the Moth Priest freed.
Who's there?
I knew I
So settle down, old man. Settle down.
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
It wasn't?
I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions.
Well, whoever it was I was fighting got their ass kicked just the same.
You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry. Not as much as I would like. Even after spending decades of my life in study of the Elder Scrolls, they remain a great mystery to me. It's true for most of my
Serana just trying to push him into the flames.
We don't really know where the scrolls came
I saw that, Serana. Don't try to act all coy and
what we do know is that some
stealthy.
are born with the special gift to read the Elder Scrolls. These chosen few can divine events of the past and future within the scrolls, though in time it drives us to blindness. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell. Even today, the Elder Scrolls remain a great enigma.
Alright. I don't give a shit what Moth Priests do. I've heard that before. We know they study the Elder Scrolls, right?
I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a Moth Priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries.
Yeah, we're called the Dawnguard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll. Yeah, well, I'll explain later.
Well, you saved me from those vampires. I suppose the least that I can do is hear you out. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Mission accomplished. Be safe out there, old man. They're way out over here? No. Did I get a chest from here? I don't think I did. I think that's it. Oh, yeah, there's the chest. Did I loot it? That's the question. Nope, I got it. Okay, we're good. What was this? Just a regular vampire. Oh, wait a second. Look at that. What the hell does a dog... What's a dog doing with a garnet? Let's see. I remember this one. Nope. Alright, back to Fort Dawnguard.
impressed you could find a Moth Priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
All right.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
It's gonna get even more crazy, old
What can
man.
I do for you?
All right.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail. Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk?
Yes. Can it wait?
That Moth Priest, Dexter. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say something earlier, exactly?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something. You know, I've asked myself the same thing. I hoped that if he saw me, he might feel something again. But I guess I don't really factor in at this point. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end. We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself. The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious. We can't waste time on cryptic clues. Maybe your mother didn't trust you either. Yeah, sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Not hiding away with the Dawnguard. Sealed away like you were.
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
You aren't going to let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Actually, I have some things to do first. Let's do it. You know what? Yeah, let's go.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
But I do, before we head over, I do gotta sell some shit. So we're gonna have to make a stop, okay?